I made this call and then TikTok wouldn't save it, so I am re-recording a reenactment. Hi, I'd like to leave a comment for Senator Schumer ahead of the votes today, the 14th. I want to remind Senator Schumer that 16 million people stand to lose their health insurance coverage over the next 10 years through both the Big Beautiful Bill Act and the ACA subsidies if they are not extended. They need to hold firm on the provisions of the continuing resolution, which so rightly reverse the Big Beautiful Bill's cuts and also extend the ACA subsidies. I also want to remind him that even for those who don't lose coverage, that we are looking at skyrocketing premiums. I also want to point out that we really need to turn up the heat on jurisdiction stripping for the Supreme Court. In addition to Trump and Russ vote being wild and crazy over in the executive branch, the historical pattern that has been demonstrated is that the executive will violate the law, violate the appropriations bills, they will get sued, they will take it to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court has been allowing them to do pretty much whatever they want. So Schumer and the rest of the Democrats need, at the very least, to loudly start talking about stripping jurisdiction from the Supreme Court. Finally, I also think Schumer and the rest of the Democrats, though it may seem counterintuitive, need to also emphasize to the public that the GOP could actually open the government whenever they want on a purely unilateral one-party basis by getting rid of the filibuster. And they're choosing not to because they're trying to drag Democrats into the mud with them and make them as responsible for what happens next. And Schumer and the rest of the Democrats need to continue to be the adults, as it were, and make that clear to the public for those who still don't understand. And finally, I really do appreciate you taking this comment today. I know that you are not getting paid, and I am so sorry for that. And I really hope that we can get ultimate good out of this, get you paid, get this government back open, and no longer be under a dictatorial regime with the president eroding Congress's appropriations power. Thank you so much. Have a great day.